It is a beautiful day to be out on the porch here at Channel 3, and I'm so happy to welcome Courtney Guthrie to the show. She's an audiologist with Bridges Audiology. Welcome.
Thank you, Julie.
And thank you for bringing things, because we could easily talk about hearing loss and the problems that it can bring to people.
Definitely.
But once you get the hearing aids, that's just the beginning. There are so many enhancements that you offer.
Definitely. So hearing aids are just the start, and as hearing loss progresses and becomes more severe, the patients will really need to rely on additional accessories to help them. And one of the things that we really want to talk about now is this remote microphone right here.
When you mentioned this to me, I couldn't believe it. Was this on the market before COVID?
It's been on the market for a really long time. It
Okay.
really has, in various forms, and every single manufacturer makes one. And basically what it is, it's a remote microphone that's paired with the patient's hearing aids, but the other person wears it. So I would clip it onto my shirt if you were the one with hearing aids, and then my voice is booted directly into your hearing aid. So it kind of bypasses the noise that may be around, or the distancing that we're having to practice now with the 6 feet. So it's a great way to just kind of give that hearing aid user an extra boost to hear your voice loud and clear.
Well, you know, one of the things that's been difficult with COVID is that so many children have not gone home to visit their parents because they don't want to be spreading it, and yet life has gone on. So if you have a senior parent who needs to go to the doctor and you yourself can't be there, and there's the hearing difficulty anyway, the doctor could wear that device.
Wear that device, exactly. We have people use it that give it to their preachers, you know, when we're still going to church, the preacher would wear it, and so that would give an extra boost and you know, put it into their hearing aid. So there's lots of different ways to use that type of device.
And the cost of it, it's a couple of $100s, but it's not completely cost prohibitive.
No, I mean, it's around $350, but it really is a great device and can really help that patient.
Okay, it often can then accompany this little guy, which has been around. This is like the marriage saver, right?
Yes, so that is a TV connector. It's a TV streamer. You connect that to your TV, and again, the hearing aids are paired with that device. So the TV is booted directly into the patient's hearing aids, and it's, you know, programmed based on their hearing loss. So they have their own volume, and then other family members in the house can choose their own volume with the regular remote. So then everybody's happy and hearing. It's not too loud for some and not too soft for others.
Okay, so then closest to you, the little disc there, I know that I was referencing hearing loss as if it is specifically for people as they age. The truth is it happens at lots of different times in your life. This would be a great thing for somebody who is still in the workforce, it seems to me.
In a workforce, yes. So this is kind of a combination device of these two things. So it's called a Roger. It's a remote microphone, but it's also, what's really great is you set it in the middle of the table, and all of these are microphones pointing in different directions. So you can have it in an omnidirectional mode where it's picking up the whole table. You can focus it in one way or the other, depending on where that person may be sitting, okay? And so it's a great device for meetings in large groups. This device can also be paired with a cell phone to stream phone calls via Bluetooth, and it also works as a TV streamer as well. So this is kind of an all-in-one where you wouldn't need maybe 2 or 3 devices. You could get one and have it do all of the things.
Okay, talk about the box that's in front of you, because here we are on this humid July morning. That's not a good combination if you have a hearing device.
So hearing aids, you know, they've always been susceptible to moisture. These days, almost all of them have a very high IP rating in terms of moisture resistance. However, if you're wearing them outside while you're working and sweating, it can still cause the device to shut down or have static in it. So this is a box that the patient would put it in at night, and it's plugged into the wall. You have a desiccant that kind of sucks up the moisture in the hearing aid, and a fan that goes. And then this one also has like a UV light where it will kill any bacteria and germs on the hearing devices. So they would stick this in there, the hearing aids in there every night, and then shut the door, and it runs for like 8 hours and just dries out all the moisture. It really is a great device. There are even smaller ones that kind of look like Tupperware containers with a little desiccant in it. They work just as well, just depending on price, how much you want to pay.
Okay.
So those smaller ones run like $30, and they come with enough desiccants to last a year.
Wow.
This is $110, but will last a really long time. But you do have to replace these every 2 months, and occasionally the light bulb will go out.
Okay, now down here on my end, you've got the rechargeable
Yes.
hearing devices, which have become increasingly popular.
So they've been around for a while, but really people are jumping on that. I think just the, not having to fool with batteries as we get older and dexterity issues, just being able to take the hearing aids out and put them in there and have them charged for the next day is really nice. And so a lot of people are choosing to go rechargeable rather than one that needs or requires batteries.
Okay, and then, we realize that some of these are kind of pricey items. They can be, but they're an investment in your own life.
Sure.
This is something that, depending on your income level, could actually be at no charge to you.
So that is a caption phone. It's CapTel. Most states have programs that will provide caption phones to those who qualify medically based on their hearing loss and financially. And so basically you need to go through an audiologist, so they have to look at a hearing test or perform a hearing test and see if you qualify. And then it's a simple form. You fill it out, name, address, phone number. They come in and they install the phone for free if you qualify. If you don't qualify financially, but you do based on hearing loss, they're only $75. So that is not a large investment. It's also an amplified phone. So not only does it have captioning, but it's amplified so they can turn it up really loud and things like that.
Okay, we have 30 seconds in terms of getting people in. It goes by quickly.
I know, right?
In terms of getting people in to see you, just simply have them call the office?
Yeah, have them call the office, 423-521-3277, and we can talk about all of these options.
All right, you will find her, Courtney Guthrie, at 4 Bridges Audiology. So nice to have you. I hope
Thank
that
you,
you won't
Julie.
be a stranger.
No, definitely not. Thank you for having me.
We're back after this.
New ways, new challenges, new worries, but through it all,